I didn't think it possible, but we're here. What is going on, everyone? Jay-Z Owen here. We're here with Mario Kart World. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting this. Nor was I, truth be told. But we are here with, probably one of the most controversial Mario Karts to have been released. So I just thought today we'll just hop on, do some online races, see where it goes. Jesus, where is he? There he is. My goat. Pit crew shy guy. Yeah, this Mario Kart, truth be told, has been quite controversial due to some of the changes that have been made. I've been playing the game myself. I'd say I have enough time on the game to give like a proper critique of it and like the actual intricacies of the game. Judging by my Switch profile, I have about 10 hours on the game. And with those, I've unlocked every kart, I've gotten all the costumes, I've gotten 3 stars on every Grand Prix and every CC, and I've gotten 3 stars on all the knockout tools on all the difficulties. There isn't really a lot of single player stuff for me I need to get. I need to get some of the Kamek characters. And I also need to get mirror mode unlocked. But besides those, yeah, I don't really have a lot left with the game. Suffice to say, I have some critiques of the game before we get into a race. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't me saying that this game is a bad game. It's not. However, I do think this game, in a lot of areas, is kind of a downgrade from 8. First things first, I want to talk about the intermissions. They're just not enjoyable. I've tried to give intermissions the benefit of the doubt, but the design with the intermissions is actually so boring. And the issue with those is that most of them, not all of them, but most of them are really lazy and uninspired. It's mostly just straight lines. I mean, compared to some of the tracks in Mario Kart 8 with all the different turns, all the different gravity things, you know, being able to glide, being able to go underwater, it feels like a significant downgrade. As for the actual, you know, 3-lap tracks, there are some good ones. I think there are some tracks that they've really breathed new life into with this game, like Shy Guy Bazaar from Mario Kart 7. In Mario Kart 7, that track was okay, but I feel like they really nailed it in this game. However, there are also some ones that I'm not a big fan of the changes of. And there's also some new ones that I just think are underwhelming. The item distribution, I think, is also a bit sad. I know the game had an update not too long ago, which made it so that first place cannot guarantee an item to defend themselves. Which I personally think was a really bad design choice, because no point to playing thingy. Oh, great. They're all intermissions. I'm going random. Yeah, as you can see, not a lot of people enjoy the intermissions. I'm not a fan of them. If you like them, fair enough. It's just really not my cup of tea. Yeah, the online for this game is apparently not doing so well. Apparently it's actually really hard to find a full lobby. Which, I mean, I'll have to play more to see if that's any true. But from what I've played so far, it seems to be the case. And from what I've seen. But now, I need to give the burning question. Do I like this game more or less than Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Truthfully, this is going to hurt me to say, but I actually preferred the Crossroads over this. I actually think Cross Worlds had much more entertaining races compared to this game. I'm really not a fan of the increase in players. I'm not a fan of the intermissions. There's just not a lot about this game that I think was really improved upon. compared to some of the other games. Which is really unfortunate, because I think you can tell by just watching this intermission, there's not really been a lot of action, is there? By the way, I'm doing terribly. Probably doesn't help that I haven't been getting, like, any items. And we literally back to where we just were. Oh no, that was just the entire race. Yeah, that's another problem I have with the game. The races feel like they're over before they've even started. How the hell did I get the most points there? I did terribly. I think they did also change how the point system works. I think it's like, if you get more points, the closer to you are into first throughout the entire race. Which, I guess, but why would you ever want to be in first place in this game? Because you're actively putting a target on yourself. Oh, I'm gonna do a fun game. I'm gonna record until I get a 3-lap track. If I don't get a 3-lap, at least one 3-lap trap this recording, I'm done. I'm never playing online races. And that's something I really just don't like about the game. I don't like how Nintendo are basically like, oh, you have to play the game the way we want you to. If you don't like the intermission tracks, too bad. You have to play them. And it's no better going into the knockout tours because they're all intermissions, guaranteed. So, you're not safe there either. Yeah, as you can see, people have already discovered the meta cars. It's that one blooper car. I think it is one of the starting cars, actually. Why is there a bullet bill? How am I suddenly in 4th? Yeah, no. I think that's another thing I need to point out. Mushrooms in this game are actually overpowered. Because you can just take so many shortcuts with them. In the, like, as you can see, I'm in 7th. And that's not because I got hit by anything or I haven't been racing well. It's purely because of mushrooms. At least we do actually get 1 lap on a really good track. Yeah, there's the shortcut that some of the people are taking. It is a really good one in all fairness. I do want to try and learn it. By the way, it feels like every item I've thrown just hasn't actually impacted the enemy in front of me at all, which really doesn't help. I think the game genuinely has worse latency than Mario Kart 8, and I don't know how. Alright, well, you know what they say, third time is the charm. Perhaps we can get that, sexy 3-lap track. I really don't want to play Cooper Beach. Just anything but Cooper Beach. That's like Baby Park 2.0. Oh, you're just taking the piss now. There's actually no point to doing those tricks other than like a little bit of vertical or horizontal movement. Great. I am now basically in dead last. And just like that, I'm basically at the front of the pack. I'm having the time of my life right now. This is such an invigorating race, except not really. I'm actually really bored. I really do want to like this game, but I feel like it makes it hard sometimes. And now to play one of the worst tracks in this game. It's literally just a big circle. The music is bopping though, I'll give it that. Okay, I clearly threw it, but it still didn't activate. I basically got last place because everyone was just bullying me. I really try to like this game. I really do. But oh my god, there's so much I hate about it. There's like pretty much no way in the intermission tracks to actually catch up. Holy shit, we finally got a 3-lap. Come on, just at least give me this. Finally, I get my Pro Racer back. Doesn't matter, I just got fucked up by someone with a Power Star. Alright, I want to wait for the right time to use this. This seems like a good time. Looks like someone's had the same idea as me. They know what's up. Yeah, look how we just absolutely took over first and second by just using mushrooms. That's just how strong they are in this game. God, it really does just feel like you're begging for a mushroom in this game. Because that's the only way you can catch up. There's no turns to make. There's no skillful drifting or meaningful, like, shroomless cuts you can take. No. There just isn't. And that's what sucks. With that, we're going to end the video here. The verdict, don't expect much from this game. I really do try to enjoy it, but there's so much about the game that just really irks me. But anyways, if you all enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like down below. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and farewell.